హలో 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 వస్తుందండి ఇప్పుడు.
వస్తుంది కదా.
ఉమ్.
పెంచు లెవెల్
హలో
పెంచు
హలో
కొంచెం.
హలో 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 హలో
పెంచు అదే సార్ అంత అంత అవసరం లేదు. ఇప్పుడు మీరు స్విచర్లో చూపించు. స్విచర్ చూపించు అది ఓకే. స్విచర్ చూపించు.
హలో హలో మైక్ టెస్టింగ్ 1 2 3.
రికార్డు చూపించు.
హలో 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 మైక్ టెస్టింగ్. హలో మైక్ టెస్టింగ్.
వస్తుంది. అయిపోయింది. నెక్స్ట్ ఇంకో స్విచర్ ఒక్క నిమిషం. రికార్డర్ లైవ్ లో లేదు. ఎస్టీ అవుట్ లో లేదు. ఎస్టీ అవుట్ లో పెట్టుకో. రికార్డర్ మళ్ళీ నీకు లైవ్ రాదు. సార్ రికార్డర్ చూపించాను. సగం చూపిస్తా. వీడియో కాల్ రాత్రి చూసాను నీ కథ.
ఏం బ్లింక్ అవ్వట్లేదండి. ఫోన్ 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 కాబట్టి అట్లా
ఫోన్ వస్తుంది. లైవ్ రావట్లేదు.
వస్తుందన్న వస్తుంది. ఫోన్ రావట్లే.
హలో 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 రాట్లే సార్. హలో 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 ఓకే అండి. వెళ్ళరా పవర్ కేబుల్ కెమెరాకి నాకు కూడా పెట్టుకుని
నాకెవరు ఇచ్చారు?
హలో 1 2 3 4.
ఎయిటా?
హలో 1 2 3 4.
నేనా సెకండ్
మైక్ టెస్టింగ్ మైక్ టెస్టింగ్. హలో హలో 1 2 3. హలో 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 1 2 3 4. చెక్ చెక్ చెక్. హలో 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 మైక్ టెస్టింగ్ 1 2 3. హలో టెస్టింగ్ మైక్ టెస్టింగ్ 1 2 3. హలో మైక్ టెస్టింగ్. హలో 1 2 3 4. హలో 1 2 3 4. హలో మైక్ టెస్టింగ్. హలో 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 మైక్ టెస్టింగ్.
Very all the viewers. I'm Pavan, anchor and commentator. We welcome you all to day 3 of Journalist Premier League Season 2, brought to us by NECC National League Coordination Committee, Sunday Hoya Monday, Rose Cow Ande, who has been the title sponsor. And this event has been powered by SJAT, Sports Journalists Association of Telangana. Thanks to the associate sponsor Sportivo. Thanks to the co-sponsors Zoper LED, Indie Racing and Akshara International School. Thanks to technology partner Crick Clubs, where you could find clear stats of all the players of every match in a professional way. Thanks to the venue partner MLRAT for providing such a green grass surface which is well suitable for playing the game. Thanks to Spinner, the beverage partner, for providing additional energy for the players. And finally, thanks to the media partner Kyati Connects for connecting this event globally. You can get the live and exclusive access of this tournament on YouTube through Kyati Connects. Describing the context of the game, this is match number 5, second match for V6 Velugu. They won the toss, decided to bat. Season 1 finalists NTV are playing their first match. Men in orange have been called up to field first. Now they would bowl to V6 Velugu openers. This time the turf has been changed a bit. There are 2 turfs that have been prepared by the pitch curator. The first one has been utilized for the first 4 matches, but this day is the other turf that has to be played. Men in blue will start to bat against the men in orange. Everything set for the start. Here we go. First ball. Glad to see the left arm seamer coming into play. Seems like NTV has got an outstanding bowling attack that made them to be in the finals last year. The Orange Army has got a parked field set on the offside. The power play will be implemented for the first 6 overs. Dot to start. Looking to get some outside edge that has been bowled outside the line. With this wide, V6 Velugu is off the mark. Looking to flick that onto the backward point region. But the pace has completely dominated. When V6 Velgu scored 107 in their first match, they bowled out their opponent for the score of 94. In fact, they made 103. And this one with some consistency from the bowler. That's the impact of the left-handers. Might be a batsman or a bowler. Their presence can put the opponent definitely onto the back foot. Has got a good run up, and the release is outstanding to watch. This will be the runs off the bat, might be, but good call from the non-striker. And the fieldsman did his best. The first one touching the bat turns out to be a dot. We could see mid-wicket and long off near the boundary line. And that has been bowled inside. Even the keeper feels a bit of difficulty. Run has come in the form of byes. It means the batsman is not yet off the mark. It counts for the team. It's too good to watch. Not letting either of the batsmen to score the run, so that will be a dot to finish. It's the first. Previously, it is Vamsi who has offered just a single, and that one came in extras. Now it is Praveen to operate. Both the batsmen not yet off the mark. It is Srikanth Reddy, a talented all-rounder for his side, is on strike. Went onto the back foot. This should be four. There is no fielder standing there. He played exactly how it is needed. Srikanth Reddy has got on top of that and punches it towards covers for four. What a way to get off the mark. He has used that bounce offered by the bowler and played it on the up. That will be the first boundary of the day. And Srikanth Reddy has been the reason for the victory of V6 in the previous game. Slow ball attempt high in the air. He just wanted to check the shot, but has landed safely in the gap. Might be a couple of runs. That's a fine running by the two. Srikanth Reddy, and at the other end it is Sai Krishna. Vamsi has been fabulous in the first over. He didn't offer any runs bowling to the batsman. Edged, and that will simply say where the bowler is. A comeback is on here by Praveen. We against season 1 finalists. Lifts it up. This should be 4. One step over the boundary line. It's a attempt. The batsman has read that well. Srikanth Reddy once again gets into the action. The pace to be experimental, but Srikanth reads that well and punches it for 4 on the onside. What a fantastic over this has been for the batting side. Eleven came off this till now, which has included 2 boundaries. They've got enough runs for the second over. I see, and this is a quick run. Credit goes to the non-striker, Sai Krishna, running hard. With this, over number 2 has been completed and the score is 13 without a wicket. Twelve came off the previous over. It is Vamsi now. He bowls 6 dots in his first over. Slow ball attempt. That's nicely picked up. Srikanth gets 1. Sai Krishna yet to get off the mark. He played just most of the strike has been seen by Srikanth Reddy till now. He scored 12 from 12. Previous over. Slow ball attempt. And that is nicely done by the bowler. Vamsi can produce all the pace and sometimes with release he can make some magic. That's a perfect arm ball. Outside the off stump, that should be wide. Nice take by the keeper. Anything above 120 can be a fighting total on this surface. We have seen one successful chase in the tournament yesterday. Played it with the soft hands. Will be 1. Sai Krishna has got off the mark. Amongst 4 matches, in 3 matches, team who batted first won the game. But the 4th match yesterday afternoon, Sakshi team have chased 116 runs, losing just 2 wickets in 13 overs. Slow ball attempt, nicely taken by the keeper. Srikanth Reddy wanted to defeat that initially, but Vamsi has been bowling the other way. He generated full pace in the first over. Now there is change of pace. Onto the pads. An appeal that is not satisfying to raise the finger. But great improvement we could see from the bowling side, especially Vamsi. 6 dots in the first over. The only run which he offered came in wides. Seems to be a good contest between Srikanth and Vamsi. Charging onto the front foot. Seems like there is some underage. A run added. With this, over number 3 has come to an end. The score is 17 without a wicket. Just 4 runs from Vamsi. Three more overs left for the mandatory power play. Praveen would continue. Punch onto the back foot. Misfield that will cause 4 runs. That is supposed to be stopped. The for additional 3 runs. It's a part of the game happens. But without playing regular cricket, this piece of talent boundaries line this is a perfect again taking the lead runs to sway any bowler. As we are talking about him before, in their first match, Srikanth Reddy has taken 5 wickets. 5 for 16 in 4 overs. So that's a rare feat, and he is one of the best bowling figures or the highest wickets. Seems to be bowling the action like Bhuvneshwar Kumar. He has to bring all his experience and skill in. It's the line completely. It's a double-minded attempt from the batsman. Sai Krishna initially thought, should I lift? Should I drive? It's a good dot here to watch from Praveen. He has that ability to make some dots and trouble the batsman. This is even more better. It's a chance even for the outside edge. Despite of the boundaries, later he came back strongly, proving his worth. His height also helps him a lot. And that is not a convincing shot. Sent back. 3 in a row, 3 dots. Nice to finish from Praveen. With 9 runs coming off it, the score is 26 without loss after the 4th over. Srikanth Reddy scoring almost 85% runs for his side. Out of 26, he made 20. And he scored four good-looking boundaries against Pravin. Change in bowling. Batsman has no chance. Also the keeper. That will be wide plus for 5 bonus runs. Bowlers usually don't want this to happen any time. Sometimes during the first, second, third balls, as the bowler is new to execute, he might not make it to perfection. It is Sai Ketan who has been called up to bowl. For the toss, this is going to be for one. There is a protection towards covers. I guess it is Vamsi, the one staying on the cover. Covers and mid wicket, both of them have been put. Okay, hospital name ఏంటండి? ఓనర్ వచ్చేసి మరి రాజశేఖర్ అరుంధతి హాస్పిటల్ 40,000 ఫ్రీ సర్జరీ చేశారు 40,000 బా 500 బెడ్ హాస్పిటల్ 40,000 ఫ్రీ సర్జరీస్ ఇప్పటికే అయిపోయాయి ఓకే 40,000 అబోవ్ ఫ్రీ సర్జరీ అదే 40,000 ప్లస్ ఫ్రీ సర్జరీస్ 24 అవర్స్ సర్జరీ 57 24/7 ఫ్రీ హెల్త్ సర్వీసెస్ అన్ని రకాల సూపర్ స్పెషాలిటీ హాస్పిటల్ హాస్పిటల్ అరుంధతి సూపర్ స్పెషాలిటీ హాస్పిటల్ ఓకే 24/7 ఫ్రీ అంబులెన్స్ సర్వీసెస్ ఉంది మనకి అదే చెప్దామైతే రన్ ఫ్రీ అంబులెన్స్ సర్వీసెస్ ఉత్సవ సెలబ్రిటీ సర్వీసెస్ అంబులెన్స్ అవైలబిలిటీ అంబులెన్స్ అవసరం లేదు ఫ్రీ హెల్త్ సర్వీసెస్ అరుంధతి సూపర్ స్పెషాలిటీ హాస్పిటల్ మరి రాజశేఖర్ రెడ్డి గారు 40,000 ప్లస్ ఫ్రీ సర్జరీస్ ఇప్పుడు దాకా 24/7 అదే నేను సూపర్ స్పెషాలిటీ అని కూడా చెప్పారు పేరు వచ్చేసి మరి రాజశేఖర్ రెడ్డి అని పేరు హాస్పిటల్ నేమ్ వచ్చేసి అరుంధతి సూపర్ స్పెషాలిటీ హాస్పిటల్ 40,000 పైన ఫ్రీ సర్జరీ So this will be the last over for the power play. Nicely done by the bowler. He's targeting the stumps and that has gone just above. So we have our medical partner as well, Arundhati Super Speciality Hospital, started by Mr. Mari Rajashekar Reddy. They're offering 40. They have offered 40,000 plus free surgeries till date, with 24/7 free health services. Really great of them. In our tournament, JPL Season 2, they have been providing the first aid to all the players. Anything uneasy, dear players, you can make use of Arundhati Super Speciality Hospital. And this cracking noise of the bat creates first run in the over. Most of the runs have been made by Srikanth, 25 from 23. Venkat has been called up to bowl. Sai Ketan in the previous over, even though he has offered wide +4, which is 5 extra runs, later in the next 5 balls he conceded just 4 runs. In all the 6 balls he conceded just 4. With those extra runs, totally it is 9. It's a great going, 5.337 without wicket by V6 Velugu. Srikanth Reddy going on with 25. Sai Krishna supporting with 2 from the other end. On the leg side, we could see the fielders inside the circle. Slow ball, that's a leap to the keeper. Wide call by the umpire. NTV has got some eminent bowling lineup operated by Prakash, the skipper. This could result as a dot that has been going below the knee roll of the batsman. We have seen good number of dots in the power play. Down the leg side for wide will be another extra run by running between the wickets. Wide +1 makes 2 bonus for 6. Slow ball. Good response from the batsman. Sai Krishna running quickly. Made that look easy. The good thing about this pair is the coordination they have been maintaining in taking the runs. Will be wide outside the off stump. When the batsman stands strongly in the crease, there is a chance for the bowlers to do something experimental. In that process, they might create either extras, they might offer the run. So that's the reason batsmen have often been called up to be steady at the crease. Great swing inside the line. Venkat doing the right thing. Despite of the wide, has conceded just 5 in his first over. His 6 overs have been completed. Power play finished. The score is 42 without a wicket. Run rate of 7 and over. They've got all the wickets in hand. V6 Velugu. NTV skipper Prakash wants someone to have the first wicket. Sai Krishna and Srikanth Reddy going well. Sai Ketan starts with an impressive ball, but in the meantime, the call is from the non-striker Srikanth to take the single. Leg by, says the umpire. The run counts for the team. I didn't remember the team name, but there is 150 partnership, one first wicket 50 partnership yesterday. I feel that is Big TV who made their 50 partnership for the first wicket. So they are the first team, Big TV, and unfortunately we would miss them in the next level of the tournament. There goes. This is a wicket they have been looking for, and Ketan will be the first wicket producer. Srikanth Reddy wanted to hit that big, but he would pay the price attempting the Yorker ball in a wrong way. Danger man back to the dugout. But fantastic batting it has been from him. 5 wickets in the first match. Now a good knock of 25 from 27. Sai Ketan is off the mark with this big wicket. Rajashekar, the new man in it, number 3, will face Ketan. That's a big blow after the power play. They had a nice finish in the power play, 6 overs, 42 without wicket. But in the next 3 balls, there is a wicket from Ketan. Thanks to the sponsors once again. Thanks to our title sponsor, NECC National Coordination Committee. Sunday Hoya Monday, Rose Cow Ande. Thanks to associate sponsor Sportivo, co-sponsors Super LED, Akshar International School and Indy Racing, technology partner Quick Clubs, venue partner MLRAT, beverage partner Spinner, and media partner Kyati Connects. Thanks to all of them. Good start. That's a solid forward defense from the new man Rajashekar. Sai Ketan started to improve. He started off with a big wide, but then he found his rhythm. He's bowling only the deadly Yorkers. If you could see the wicket ball or the balls next, almost there is a chance of getting a wicket. This length ball also being produced with that pace. The height he has got will also help him. 2 dots to finish. Just a single and 1 wicket off it from Sai Ketan. In 7 overs, the score is 43 for 1. Played it with his off hand. Sai Krishna wanted to have a single. It's Venkat into his second over. Not a bad start. 6 runs off his first. As the power play restrictions are off, we could see 4 fielders standing near the boundary line. Went deep into the crease and works it down for a dot again. And that is a ball incoming to the stumps. It's better to stay at the crease playing the dot rather than losing the wicket and getting back to the dugout. 2 impressive dots to start from Venkat. Slow ball attempt outside the off stump. Umpire believes it is inside the line. That has been 3 in a row. As the game progresses on, we could see lots of dots. NTV has got an eminent bowling attack. Seems like both the teams' strength is bowling. Moved on to the front foot, results the same. And the keeper with some attempt for the stump chance. This is too good from Venkat. He's consistent with the line he has chosen, bowling it over the stumps to Sai Krishna. Four fielders standing on the boundary line, long off, long gone, mid wicket and covers. No fine leg in place. That's close to the bite. This is even more better. He started to get hold of the things, Venkat. That is dot number 5. He needs 1 for a maiden. After the power play, we have seen only 1 run and a wicket. Hits it up. And this is going to be a biggie. Could you believe that? After 5 dot balls, it's not even a single but a mighty sixer at long on. Great piece of cricket. Sai Krishna has got control over that pressure. What a relief from him. He would enjoy the sixer and so the dugout. 6 of the ball, 6 of the over. Venkat would be disappointed with the finish. After 8 overs, the score is 49 for 1. Gets into the drive. We can see some stroke of confidence from Rajashekhar. Even though he didn't score the runs till now, the 4 balls he played came right from the center of the blade. Onto the pads, an appeal, and the umpire would raise his finger. That's not happier for Rajashekhar, but this blow is a big one. It is Prakash the skipper. He just introduced himself to bowl and got a wicket on the second ball. A wicket of a good stroke maker. That's the skills of NTV. Despite of losing the toss, they came to bowl first. Have taken 2 wickets after the power play. In last 14 balls, they have conceded just 7 runs and took 2 wickets. There is a necessity of the partnership. Surendra Banu, the new man in at number 4, will face the skipper. Sai Krishna going well. A while ago he has hit that 6. Flicked on the onside, runs on the first ball, maybe a couple. This brings up the 50 for the team. 51 in 51. Same ball, same runs. Surendra is off the mark. Short slippage. Superb timing on that. That will be four. The ball is running quicker than the fielder. The pace is the reason. Surendra seems to be in a great touch. 2 balls, 6 runs. Anything above 110 can be a fighting total for V6 Velugu. Flicked on the onside. They will take a comfortable single. The bowler himself went to stop. What a fine start here. 7 runs of the first 3 balls from Surendra. And that too after the wicket taken by the skipper. Long on, long off, covers, and mid-wicket standing on the boundary line. Slow ball lifted in the air. Will land safely in front of the fielder at long off. 2 bounces before him. Single to finish over number 9, and the team score is 57 for 8 runs and a wicket from this over from the captain Prakash. అవును బ్రదర్ మీ కెప్టెన్ పేరు నేనే కదా విజయ్ శర్మ gets into the drive. This can be one. Some sort of misfield. They might think for the second, but it's a perfect arm here by Vamsi standing on the boundary line. He's very perfectly played. This is highly experimental from the bowler. The batsman has done the right thing, getting the bat in time. Vamsi Sai bowling well. This is the Yorker from him. Just 2 runs for the first 3 from Vamsi Sai. Until the power play, they have been in a strong team of V6, and the skipper Vijay Sharma is yet to bat. Onto the front foot it goes on. This is sharp fielding. Even the batsman is quicker, but the fielder is the quickest. Terrific placement, this one. First boundary against Sai. It is Sai Krishna, the batsman. Initially he was a bit slow, but now he has shifted gears. Well played, the Yorker onto the block hole. That will be just a single. Long off doesn't allow to cross the second. With this, 10 overs have been completed. The score is 64 for 2. Sai Krishna batting on 16, Surendra Banu on 8. 7 runs came from Vamsi Sai. Thanks to title sponsor NECC National Coordination Committee, Sunday Hoya Monday, Rose Cow Day. Thanks to Sportivo, the associate sponsor. Thanks to the co-sponsors, Super LED, Indy Racing, and Akshara International School. Thanks to the technology partner, Quick Clubs. Thanks to venue partner, MLRA. Thanks to beverage partner, Spinner. And thanks to media partner, Khyati Connects. Oh. If you asked about the time is 10:21. And the players some spray. Medical teams please carry paint spray. 11 overs completed. Score is 79 for 3. 15 runs from the previous over. Twelve overs completed. The score is 86 for 4. 86 for 4 in 12 overs. 13 overs completed. The score is 93 for 5. 93 for 5 in 13 overs. Fourteen overs completed. The score is 100 for 5. 100 for 5 in 14 overs. Welcome back. 15 overs completed. Score is 113 for 5. If V6 can score run a ball, the score will be 143. It means every chance to get above 150. Opener Sai batting on 43 from 39. He could be a bit tired. Staying for 20 overs is not that easy. He's up to 15 overs. At the other end, Venu batting on 9 from 9. We can see the bowlers coming from the wall end. Here comes the fine leg fielder inside the circle. Short third man, backward point, covers. Mid wicket inside the circle, and square leg is a bit wider. Close to the mid wicket region. Long on, long off as well. Cracking noise of the bat. This is over the line. I think that is going to be bigger and better. Will it be? So umpire will have to wait for a while. He was checking on that. On the screen you could see that twice, thrice. What a start from Sai in the over. That's a fantastic shot to start. A boundary in the account of Sai. Sensible game. Will be an easier one. The non-striker making it look easy, Venu. With this, Sai moves on to 48. 48 from 41. Vamsi has been economical. This is his third over. Superbly timed this one. One step carry. That will be a single at long off. Sai just one strike away for his 50. Wanted to hit that big. Batsman, keeper, both of them have been beaten up with this kind of spin. The dugout wants to have more runs, but the batsman, especially Sai, staying from the first over. He could have been a bit tired, but he's the one scoring the runs. Onto the pass as given. Could you believe that? Sai has been dismissed on the team score 49. Tiredness could be one of the reasons for lack of concentration. But what an innings that is. 49 from 43. Laid the foundation for a big score. Well made score this is. Sai must be appreciated for maintaining patience at the center. Initially he was scoring just 3 from 15-16, But then he started to score in big runs. What an important wicket this is from Vamsi. 1 for 12 in 2.5, of course, 3 overs. On the whole, 16 overs completed. The score is 121 for 6. NTV will be happier with this wicket. Newman in is V Ganta. Catches the call. This is gonna be 4. No chance of stopping that. Luck has favored the batsman. A difficult opportunity for the third man fielder. That has been 4. Greatly bowled. It's been a perfect line from the tall man. Praveen into his second spell. 2.1 wicketless but 24. Even he has got the ability to take the wickets. Done twice in the previous game. That is going below the knee roll. That's great to watch from Praveen. Moved on to the front foot. This is supposed to be played onto the back foot. But in these conditions, NTV are really great. Especially after the 15th over, they've got the wicket of the opener Sai, and now some doors that have been produced by Praveen. Run a ball will put them on the score of around 140. Just above the bowler side, that will be 1. They might look for the second, but long on fielder running towards long off. That's a good save. Long off fielder says, it's mine, why did you come? This is the end of over number 17. The score is 126 for 6. 8 runs and over can produce a score of 150. Run a ball, the score is 144. Vamsi into his final over. On to the front foot he goes on. Stumped opportunity. Good recovery from the batsman. Great thinking from Vamsi. He has got a big wicket. Wicket of the opener. Places it down the ground. Can only be one. In last 13 balls they have conceded. In last 14 balls they have conceded 14 runs. And a wicket. This is not a bad going by NTV in these final overs. High in the air catch must be the call. It will land safe in front of the fielder at long on. Great to watch. It's delightful to see the dots from NTV at this point of the game. 2 runs of the first 4 balls. Vamsi has got 2 more balls to finish his spell. Places it down the ground. Will only be 1 again. Now the placement is long off. Venu and Ganta at the center. Venu is the recognized batsman at the moment. Shortly pitched, under edge, and the keeper hasn't had a chance. And the fielder missed it, running all the way from backward point boundary line towards third man. These are lucky runs. Not a happy finish for the bowler. 7 came off it. In 18 overs, the score is 133 for the loss of 6 wickets. This is the highest score in the tournament. Tremendous to watch dots at this point of the game. TV5 made 127 runs and 133 now with 11 balls to spare. Great one. Superb technique to apply in the death overs. Despite of being expensive Praveen in the first spell, in the second spell he started to impress with the dots. This is even more better. And the batsman wants to hit that on the onside. He's going onto the front foot, but some of the balls have to be played on the back foot. 3 dots. This is over number 19. "17 runs needed from 9 to make it 150. This is onto the stumps. That's what I have been mentioning. Praveen deserves a wicket. He got one. And the batsman plays it onto the stumps. Venu departs for 17. During his first spell, Srikanth has hammered some boundaries, but it's been a right call from the skipper. Prakash would be a happy captain. Especially after the 15th over, there are 2 wickets. Now Venu, previously, I guess it is Sai Krishna. In last 22 balls, 20 runs scored. It means run rate in these death overs so far is just below 6, 5.7 and 2 wickets. Bhaskar, the new man, faces the first ball and it is a dot. This is ball number 5 of the over. Can this be a maiden wicket? Onto the pads. The appeal and the finger goes up. Could you believe that? A double wicket made in by Praveen, and that too in the death overs. It rarely happens. The captain has believed in Praveen, and that's the reason he has given the ball for the second spell. In the first 2 overs he gave 24, but later few runs in the third over. Now ended up with a couple of wickets, bowling a maiden. 19 overs completed. The score is 133 for 8. What a spell. Fantastic display of bowling. Death overs. I guess we haven't seen any bowler taking 2 wickets. A double wicket made in the last over. Narendra, the new man in. Two for 25, Praveen. 24 in the first 2 overs and now a single and a maiden. It's Sai who came to bowl. That's a great attempt. 2 is the call, but the batsman being sent back. Ganta gets 1 and Narendra, the new man in, will be on strike. At some stage it seemed like 150 is possible, but now 140 seems difficult. Credit goes to NTV. In the air, this should be taken. Luck favors the team of V6 Velugu. Has got enough bat on that. This lucky boundary gives some more confidence for the batting side. Narendra has got off the mark. Smash down the ground. That will be 1. They might look for the second. Not a proper communication. That could have been a second one. 2 balls remaining. Score is 139. Gantau facing Sai. Right through the defense of the batsman. It missed. Here comes the last ball of this innings. V6 will go batting against NTV. Here we go. Shortly pitched on the helmet. I think the batsman is safe. There will only be a single. What a fantastic finish by NTV. It means V6 Velugu finished their innings on 140 for 8. 7 runs came off the last over, and this is the highest total so far in JPL Season 2. 141 will be the target to be chased when NTV comes to bat. We request NTV openers to be quick and playing 11 of V6 Velugu to set soon. We have time of 15 minutes to start the second innings. So players, please cooperate. NTV openers and playing 11 of V6 Velugu. Thanks to both the umpires Ranveer and Dhananjay. This is NECC JPL Season 2 National Coordination Committee. Sunday Hoya Monday, Rose Cow Ande. Thanks to associate sponsor Sportivo. Thanks to all the rest of the sponsors, firstly the co-sponsors, Super LED, Indie Racing and Akshara International School, along with technology partner, Crick Clubs, venue partner MLRAT, beverage partner Spinner, and media partner Kyati Connects. This event has been powered by SJAT, Sports Journalists Association of Telangana. Thanks to all the crucial members of them. Viewers, stay tuned for the start of second innings. You have 14 more minutes to set, and I'll be right back. Sai Krishna. Sai Krishna and bowler Praveen. So ఒకసారి అండ్ కెమెరామెన్ ఎక్కడున్నా ఒకసారి ప్రజెంటేషన్ ఏరియా దగ్గర రండి. హలో ఫోక్స్. సో డే 3 జేపీఎల్ సీజన్ 2 మ్యాచ్ 1 ఇన్నింగ్స్ బ్రేక్లో మనము ఫస్ట్ ఇన్నింగ్స్కి సంబంధించి ఇద్దరు టాప్ పర్ఫార్మర్స్తో ఉన్నాము. ఆన్ ద రైట్ బౌలింగ్లో ప్రవీణ్ లాస్ట్ ఓవర్లో యూజువల్గా రన్స్ ఎక్కువ వస్తూ ఉంటాయి. రన్స్ ఇవ్వడం కాదు, రెస్ట్రిక్ట్ చేసి 2 వికెట్స్ అండ్ ఒక మేడిన్, ఒక సెన్సేషన్ అని చెప్పొచ్చు. అండ్ ఆన్ ద రైట్ ఇన్నింగ్స్ బ్యాటింగ్ స్టార్ట్ చేసి సాయి కృష్ణ V6 వెల్గో టీమ్కి కొంచెం స్లోగా ఉన్నా సరే స్టార్టింగ్లో, తర్వాత గేర్స్ మార్చి చివరి వరకు పోరాడి అండ్ మేబీ టైర్డ్నెస్సా లేకపోతే రీజన్ ఏంటా తను 49 పైన అయితే డిస్మిస్ అవ్వడం చూస్తున్నాం. సో ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ మనం సాయితో మాట్లాడదాము. సో సాయి కృష్ణ, ఈ ఇన్నింగ్స్ మీకు ఎలా అనిపిస్తుంది?
సో ఫీలింగ్ వెరీ హ్యాపీ. అండ్ ఒక 50 కొట్టడానికి బాధలో ఉన్నా కూడా ఓకే, మంచి స్కోర్ 140, మంచి స్కోర్ బోర్డు మీద పెట్టామని హ్యాపీగా ఉంది.
కానీ మీ ఇన్నింగ్స్ చూసినట్టయితే స్టార్టింగ్లో కొంచెం ఇబ్బంది పడ్డారు. మరి ఎట్ సమ్ స్టేజ్ 3 from 15 నుంచి తర్వాత మీరు ఇన్నింగ్స్ని కన్స్ట్రక్ట్ చేస్తూ 49 from 42 దాకా వచ్చారు. సో అప్పుడు మీ మైండ్ సెట్ ఎలా ఉంది?
ఫస్ట్ స్పెల్ బాగా వేస్తారు వాళ్ళు. అండ్ శ్రీకాంత్ మా బ్యాట్స్మెన్, ఆయన చార్ తీసుకున్నప్పటికీ నేను ఓన్లీ అతనికి స్ట్రైక్ ఇచ్చి అతన్ని ఆడిద్దాం, సో అతని తర్వాత మనం టేక్ ఓవర్ చేద్దామని చెప్పి సో అలా జరిగింది.
ఓకే. అండ్ మనతో పాటు ఇప్పుడు వీ హ్యావ్ ప్రవీణ్. సో ప్రవీణ్, హాయ్ ప్రవీణ్. బై ద వే, స్టార్టింగ్లో బాగా ఎక్స్పెన్సివ్ ఉండే 2 ఓవర్స్లో 23-24 రన్స్ ఇచ్చి, బట్ లాస్ట్ ఓవర్ వేస్తున్నప్పుడు మైండ్ సెట్ ఎలా ఉంది? ఎందుకంటే అంత ఈజీ కాదు రన్స్ ఆపడంతో పాటు మెయిడ్ ఇన్ ఓవర్ వేసి డబుల్ వికెట్. సో వాట్ వాస్ యువర్ థాట్ ఆన్ దట్?
ఫస్ట్ పేస్ ఏదైనా జడ్జ్ చేస్తా అనుకున్నాను, నా జడ్జిమెంట్ అనేది మిస్ జడ్జిమెంట్ అయింది. తర్వాత ఏంటంటే లాస్ట్ డెత్ ఓవర్స్ స్పెల్ అనేది ఇక చూసి నా లెంత్ కొంచెం మైండ్ సెట్తో కరెక్ట్ లెంత్ అండ్ లైన్ చూసుకున్నా, తర్వాత అదే కంటిన్యూ చేస్తే వర్కౌట్ అయింది.
Okay. So viewers, thank you, Sai Krishna and Praveen. Thanks for joining us. Now it's time for the live action. Let's get back onto the screen. Welcome back. We had a small chat with bowler Praveen and batsman Sai Krishna from either of the teams. We have Prakash and Vamsi. Prakash, the skipper, came as the opener. And Srikanth, the highest wicket taker, with his best figures of 5 for 16 in the previous match, is producing fire with the ball. Even though he started with a couple of wides, but now he got back his rhythm. Got into the drive, but the pace completely turns the batsman into confusion. Having a word with the non-striker could help the mind of the skipper. 151 the target. Looking for the outside edge, and the batsman wants to flick it on the onside. Seems like Srikanth Reddy is only meant to bowl the dots and the wickets. Has got a good score as well, 25 to his name. This is even more better. Outside the off stump, he is very consistent with the line he has chosen. Nice way to finish. There are only runs in extras, not of the batsman. 6 dots from him. It was when he bowled the first over. With this NTV around 3 runs without wicket in the first over. Those 3 came in extras. Prakash not yet off the mark. Here comes Vamsi. Vamsi S. Great one. Tempting the batsman to get into the drive. The new bowler at his best. Guess it is Surendra. It is Bhaskar who came to bowl. That has been punched, pushed towards covers for no run. NTV need to score 141 to win this match. Should be wide. Also a bit of difficulty for the wicketkeeper. So that's wide +1, 2 additional runs for NTV. And all the runs will count for the team. It makes skipper Prakash to be on strike. Prakash wants to hit that big. This is wide number 2. Bhaskar initially started well with 2 dots, now has come up with 2 wides. The good thing about the team of V6 Velgu is, apart from batting, the bowlers are also eminent. They won the match previously. They scored just 103, 102. Greatly done. Troubling the captain. Previously Srikanth, now Bhaskar. In the first 9 balls, we haven't seen any runs off the bat. Scoring 102, they dismiss their opponent for just 94. The previous finalists will get the runs on the board. Maybe one, will only be one. Great shoot from the long off fielder. Slight misfield in the circle. That is punched hard, and the captain is off the mark with this run. Will be wide, but the keeper won't allow for the batsman to go. Just a single came off the bat. 7 runs offered in extras. This is another one. That has been the 4th one in the over. If it is 2 more wides, then it will be just like an extra over. Bhaskar needs to work on the basics. Smashing shot. 1 step carry. Direct shoot could have been a trouble. Vamsi gets off the mark with this run. Second one with the bat. Captain wants to hit that towards covers, but didn't find the elevation. With this, after the second over, the score is 10 without a wicket. NTV chasing 141, the required run rate above 7. "18 overs remaining, 131 to win this contest. Probably this has been the highest score in the tournament. This is close. What a wicket this is going to be. The captain needs to depart on the very first ball. That's the efficiency of Srikanth. He doesn't need a keeper or a fielder. He simply takes the wicket ball onto the stumps. It was a bit late today, but day before yesterday in the first match, has taken a wicket just in the first over itself. It's Vamsi who would be back to the dugout. 10 for 1 in 2.1. NTV has been thrown up a big challenge to chase 141. Second contest for V6 Velugu. They won the match by 8 runs, scoring just 102. The openers with the top contribution, Sai Krishna 49 and Srikanth Reddy, the current bowler, with 25. New man in is Venkat. He's taking the guard and he would face Srikanth Reddy. Vamsi Sai has been bowled. Full toss. And sometimes in the power play, a full toss like this can't produce the runs. So far, Srikanth Reddy has been the highest wicket taker with 6 wickets. On to the pass. This is close. Will that be given? Umpire doesn't feel so. Batsman, soon after the ball has been pitched on, he wanted to time it on the onside. Venkat. But for a while, he could have has his heart in his mouth. It's a tense situation all around when Srikanth Reddy comes to bowl. Has got the golden arm. Full toss completely dominated. And no ball for the first time by Srikanth Reddy. He doesn't let all these extras. This will be a free hit. What an amazing opportunity for the new batsman Venkat. Full license for him. Time set, but not in the gap. The fielder has made his best. But successfully, NTV will take on a single for this. It's been a great relaxation for all the teams, 10 teams. They are divided by TV channels but united by cricket. Played well, perfect Yorker. Indeed, the batsman can be happy playing a dot ball, and that too against the pacer like Srikanth Reddy. SJAT, a tremendous body organizing this event from the last year. The Sports Journalists Association of Telangana. This must be a dot outside the off stump. The keeper with some sort of appeal. That's the end of over number 3. It's 12 for 1. Just 2 came off it. A no ball, and the second one came off the free hit. There must be some equal support for Srikanth Reddy. And of course, while defending 102 if it is possible, why not for 140? But we shouldn't underestimate the batting skills of NTV. They're playing accordingly to the situation. Prakash, the skipper, is still on. Prakash and Venkat. Should be wide. Down the leg side, the keeper hasn't had a clue. So the batsman will take a run between the wickets. It is Bhaskar to continue, and the extra phobia is still on. This is his fifth wide in 7 balls, in 6 balls. Another one. It's important for him to stick to the basics. First of all, he need to breathe a bit slow. Wide call, 2 into. With this, the score moves on to 15. The run rate of 5 and over. NTV needs to accelerate. They need to score with more than 8 and over. Cracking noise of the bat. That is a decided shot. No need to run for that. He used the pace of the bowler, freeing his arms. That's the shot of Venkat. He has played it on the up. He knew the fielders are inside the circle on the offside. Executed that to perfection. That's the first boundary of this innings for NTV. Dugout will enjoy this. Great comeback by Bhaskar, despite of the boundary and the 2 extras. Now he comes up with a dot ball outside the off stump. No slip in place. Third man standing near the boundary line. In this part play, we have got the covers fielder as well standing close to the boundary line. This is delightful cricket all around. Firstly from the bowler, then from the batsman. They're improving the standards of the game, both the sides, NTV and V6. Even though it's a dot ball, it has come nicely from the center of the blade. The timing is good. From Bhaskar firstly, then Venkat. Looking to flick it on the onside. I think there is a bit of bat on that. The umpire would take the call on this. It means there is a bit of bat on that. A single for Venkat. He's trying to score some quick runs. 2 overs after this for the mandatory power play. This is over number 4. A big challenge for the NTV bat. Down the leg side that went on for wide. Third one in the over from Bhaskar. In this movement out of the box, I would like to tell you that I worked for NTV in 2023 for NTV Sports as the analyst for IPL. Thanks to NTV team. One step carry for the fielder that almost could have been a trouble for the batsman. Bhaskar has got both the things. Even though he's offering some wides, then he makes a speed recovery with his dots and the troubling balls. And that has been missed by the batsman, then by the keeper. That will be a single. And umpire calls it as a bye. With this, over number 4 has come to an end. The score is 23 for 1. 5.75 the current run rate, but in 16 overs, the need is 119. 119 from 96. And I do calculate the run rate, that is more than 7.5. Started off with a wide. Wicketkeeper needs to concentrate more. It's Surendra called up to bowl. Not an impressive start. It's 25 till now, but even has got the technique to stop the batsman in scoring the runs. Surendra Banu. That's close to the bite. Fielders feel that there is a part of bat on that. He moved on to the front foot batsman. Venkat facing Surendra. Superb looking shot. That is driven hard for 4. There is no much difficulty as far as the batsman is concerned. He got into the drive so quickly. This is a professional stroke. That has been a fabulous shot. Second one by Venkat. H10, this one didn't carry. We could see a comeback from Surendra. Wide 4 dot. And this one is looking really great. Has chosen to bowl the off stump line coming over the stumps. Short third man in place to stop the runs in that region. This is going to be wide. Surendra makes it for the second time. Venkat scoring close to run a ball 10 from 12. Great one. Deceiving the batsman with the technique he has got. Surendra started to impress. Is just about run a ball. So far the batsmen have scored. Will be wide. In the bowler's mind, there is the main thought that let me pitch the ball most of the time on the offside. In that flow, there is a chance of bowling it outside. Got enough bat on that. This will be a cheeky single. Non-striker calling up Prakash for the quick run. With this, over number 5 came to an end. The score is 32 for 1. 32 for 1 in 5 overs. 6 balls left for the power play. Hundred and 9 more runs to win from 89 balls. It's Raja who came to Raja to Venkat. Rajashekar bowling to Venkat. Venkat gets a single ball. Vijay Sharma has been a cool captain, operating his bowlers at the right time. He has got tremendous result in the previous game by scoring just 102 itself. What a Yorker it has been, perfectly onto the block hole. Luckily that didn't carry onto the stumps, it was outside the off stump. Bowlers have been sticking onto the basics. Now it has been the turn of Rajashekar. Plays it with the ease that could have been taken. Misjudgment by the fielder that will cause 4 runs for the side. These kind of shots, these kind of attempts sometimes may improve the chances for the opponent. That will be the first boundary for the captain. Prakash gets 4 at long off. Once again, it is driven down, will be 1 at long off. Now we could see a fielder who is standing closer to the boundary line. Five runs of the last 2 balls from Prakash. Greatly done. That's brilliant to watch on. That's a premeditated shot from Venkat. He wants to place that in the gap. That will be the end of power play. 6 overs completed. The score is 38 for 1. At the same stage, V6 will 42 without wicket. They lost their first wicket in the 7th over. Punches down the ground. This should be 4. No chance for either long off or long on. The placement is fantastic from the batsman. Hits it down the ground. Captain taking on the in charge. He just stood and delivered that in the gap. He knew where the fielders are. The speed of the bat has created sensation. Now the bowler wants the long on fielder to be a bit close to the boundary line. Standing straight. Surendra makes a fine comeback. Usually, the previous shot, where it has been for 4, normally results for 1. But the placement of the fielder has been a bit wider. And this time, he usually a thinking batsman, Prakash. He's trying to play the ball in the gaps. Good sound of the bat, results for 1 at long on. An equal support offered by Venkat, both of them in the double digits. Venkat batting on 13, Prakash and on 11. Yorker, well balanced by the batsman. Prakash gets a single for that. Yorkers and the bat coming in time has become routine. Edged That doesn't carry, but the fielder with a big chase. Backward point fielder has to work on that, but nice running by the two. Venkat and Prakash. With this, after the 7th over, the score moves on to 47 for 1. At the same stage, V6 will go around 43 for 1. I remember in the 7th over, it was only a single and a wicket came off that. It means NTV are 4 runs ahead. They have to maintain the momentum like this. Greatly timed will be won by the skipper. Srikanth Reddy has got a wicket in his first 2 overs. He's likely to call it up after the 10th, maybe after the 10th over to complete his spell. No ball, says the umpire. I guess it could be the overs. Power పోయినట్టుంది. Yes, it's a good boundary scored. Welcome back. 8 overs లో 59 for 1. ఎన్టీవీ బ్యాట్స్మెన్ గ్రాడ్యువల్గా గేర్స్ మారుస్తూ ఉన్నారు. రన్ రేట్ కూడా ఇంప్రూవ్ అయింది, 7.4. వెంకట్ అండ్ ప్రకాష్ మధ్య మంచి పార్ట్నర్షిప్ కనిపిస్తుంది. ఇంకా 12 ఓవర్స్లో 82. అంటే దీన్ని బట్టి సిచ్యువేషన్ చాలా పాజిటివ్గా ఉందని చెప్పాలి ఎన్టీవీకి. కానీ V6 నమ్మడానికి అవకాశం లేదు. ప్రీవియస్ మ్యాచ్లో 102 రన్స్ స్కోర్ చేసి కూడా విన్ అయ్యారు, 8 రన్స్ డిఫరెన్స్తో. కాబట్టి బౌలర్స్ ఎప్పుడైనా ఎక్స్ప్లోజివ్గా తయారవ్వచ్చు. ఎస్పెషల్లీ వెంకట్ అండ్ కెప్టెన్ ప్రకాష్ గురించి మాట్లాడుకుంటే, ప్రకాష్ స్టార్టింగ్లో కొంచెం టైం తీసుకున్నా సరే తర్వాత స్ట్రైక్ రొటేట్ కావచ్చు, షాట్ మేకింగ్, షాట్ సెలెక్షన్ కావచ్చు, బాగుంది. ఇప్పుడు ఆన్ స్ట్రైక్ ప్రకాష్ ఉన్నారు. బ్యాటింగ్ చాలా ఈజీగా అవుతుంది అన్నట్టుగా అనిపిస్తుంది వికెట్ పైన. నిన్న మొన్న 2 days ఆడిన వికెట్ వేరు, ఇప్పుడు పక్కనున్న వికెట్ని చూస్ చేయడం జరిగింది ఈ మ్యాచ్కి. ఆ వికెట్ యొక్క బిహేవియర్ని బట్టి టాస్ విన్ అయిన V6 వెలుగు ఫస్ట్ బ్యాటింగ్ తీసుకున్నారు. ఇప్పటిదాకా టోర్నమెంట్లో ఇది హయ్యెస్ట్ స్కోర్, 140, 8 వికెట్స్ లాస్కి. దానికంటే ముందు హయ్యెస్ట్ స్కోర్ 126 TV5 టీం నుంచి. గురించే చెప్పాలి, ఏబిఎన్ టీం 88 రన్స్ స్కోర్ చేసి కూడా అపోనెంట్ 10 టీవీని 86కే క్లోజ్ చేశారు. అంటే 2 runs వేరియేషన్తో మ్యాచ్ విన్ అయ్యారు. స్టైలిష్ బౌలింగ్ డిస్ప్లే. శ్రీకాంత్ యొక్క సెకండ్ స్పెల్, కానీ శ్రీకాంత్ని తన ఫస్ట్ మ్యాచ్ ప్రోగ్రెస్, ఇప్పటి మ్యాచ్ ప్రోగ్రెస్ కంపేర్ చేస్తే ఫస్ట్ మ్యాచ్లో తను ఓవరాల్గా 5 వికెట్స్ తీసుకొని ఉండే. ఈ మ్యాచ్లో ఎకనామికల్గా ఉన్నా కూడా వికెట్స్ మాత్రం ఇంతవరకు ఒకటే వికెట్. అంటే ప్రతి మ్యాచ్లో కూడా బెస్ట్ పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ కనపరచాలంటే అంత ఈజీ కాదు ఏ ప్లేయర్కైనా సరే. కానీ టాప్ ఆఫ్ ద వికెట్స్ అయితే శ్రీకాంత్ రెడ్డి. ఆల్రెడీ ఒక మ్యాచ్ ఆడిన ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అయితే ఉంది V6 తెలుగు టీంకి. బట్ ఎన్టీవీ వచ్చింది ఈరోజు అయినా సరే, టాస్ ఓడిపోయినా కూడా మొదట బౌలింగ్ చేసి 140 రన్స్ వరకు రెస్ట్రిక్ట్ చేశారు V6 టీమ్ని. అండ్ ఇప్పుడు బ్యాటింగ్లో ఫస్ట్ వికెట్ తొందరగా కోల్పోయినా కూడా ఇప్పుడు మాత్రం రికవర్ అవుతున్నారు. 9 ఓవర్స్కి 62. అంటే నాకు తెలిసి 50+ పార్ట్నర్షిప్ వచ్చే ఉంటుంది, ఎందుకంటే ఫస్ట్ వికెట్ 10 runs లోపే కోల్పోయారు కాబట్టి. నైన్ ఓవర్స్ 62 for 1. బరిలోకి స్పిన్నర్ సందీప్. అండ్ సందీప్ కూడా ప్రీవియస్ మ్యాచ్లో మంచి పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ కనబరిచాడు. శ్రీకాంత్ రెడ్డి 5 వికెట్స్ తీస్తే సందీప్ 3 వికెట్స్ తీశారు. ఇద్దరు బ్యాట్స్మెన్ కూడా సమానమైన స్కోర్స్తో ఉన్నారు, 20 రన్స్. టాప్ స్పిన్ సందీప్లో వేరియేషన్స్ కూడా ఉంటాయి. ఒకసారి స్ట్రైటర్ బాల్తో కూడా ఇబ్బంది పెడుతూ ఉంటాడు. అంటే తను బౌలింగ్ స్టార్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు లాస్ట్ మూమెంట్లో ఒక హాఫ్ సెకండ్ పాజ్ అయ్యి రిలీజ్ చేయడం కూడా తనకు ఒక అడ్వాంటేజ్ అని చెప్పొచ్చు. ఆన్ టు ద ఫ్రంట్ ఫుట్, సిక్సర్. ఎన్టీవీ ఇస్తున్న ఛాలెంజ్ మామూలుదైతే కాదు. బ్యాటింగ్ వెంకట్ ఒక కరేజియస్ షాట్ అని చెప్పాలి. చాలా ధైర్యం ఉండాలి, ఎందుకంటే ఒక ఫామ్లో ఉన్న స్పిన్నర్ బౌల్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఫీట్ యూస్ చేసి ముందుకొచ్చి మిడ్ వికెట్ వైపు టైం చేశారు బ్యాట్స్మెన్ వెంకట్. ఈ ఇన్నింగ్స్లో ఇది ఫస్ట్ సిక్సర్. ఏమాత్రం ఛాన్స్ అయితే ఇవ్వట్లేదు. స్టార్టింగ్లో ఫస్ట్ 2-3 ఓవర్స్ వరకు బ్యాట్స్మెన్ నుంచి ఎలాంటి రన్స్ లేకపోయినా తర్వాత కంప్లీట్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ బ్యాట్స్మెనే తీసుకున్నారు. ఎక్స్ట్రాస్ అయితే తగ్గాయి కానీ రన్ ఫ్లో మాత్రం అదే మిస్ టైం అయింది. బట్ రెండో పరుగు వచ్చే అవకాశం ఉంది. ప్రకాష్ చాలా సులభంగా 2 రన్స్ కంప్లీట్ చేశారు, ప్రకాష్ అండ్ వెంకట్. సందీప్ తనకి తాను ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేసినంత పాజిటివ్ అప్రోచ్ అయితే కనిపించలేదు ఫస్ట్ ఓవర్లో. అండ్ ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ని మన స్పోర్ట్స్ జర్నలిస్ట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆఫ్ తెలంగాణ వాళ్ళు లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ క్రియేట్ చేశారు. సీజన్ 1 సక్సెస్ఫుల్గా కంప్లీట్ అయింది. సీజన్ 2 థర్డ్ డేలో ఉన్నాం. స్పాన్సర్స్ని కూడా డెఫినెట్గా అప్రిషియేట్ చేయాలి, ఎందుకంటే వారి కాంట్రిబ్యూషన్తోనే ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ఇంత సక్సెస్ఫుల్గా అవుతుంది. మనం చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి కూడా ఎప్పటి నుంచో పోయామండే రోజ్ కౌ అండే అనే ఒక క్యాప్షన్ని, ఒక స్లోగన్ని వింటూ ఉన్నాము ఫ్రమ్ ఎన్ఈసిసి నేషనల్ కోఆర్డినేషన్ కమిటీ. వారు మనకి టైటిల్ స్పాన్సర్గా ఉన్నారు. ఎన్ఈసిసి జేపీఎల్ సీజన్ 2 అసోసియేట్ స్పాన్సర్గా స్పోర్టివో, కో స్పాన్సర్స్గా జూపర్ ఎల్ఈడి, ఇండి రేసింగ్ అండ్ అక్షర ఇంటర్నేషనల్ స్కూల్. టెక్నాలజీ పార్ట్నర్గా క్రిక్ క్లబ్స్, వెన్యూ పార్ట్నర్గా ఎంఎల్ఆర్ఐటి, బెవరేజ్ పార్ట్నర్గా స్పిన్నర్ అండ్ మీడియా పార్ట్నర్గా ఖ్యాతి కనెక్ట్స్. సో ఈ స్పాన్సర్స్ అండ్ పార్ట్నర్స్ అందరికీ కూడా చాలా చాలా థ్యాంక్స్. మన ఆఫ్లైన్ వ్యూయర్స్ కానీ ఆన్లైన్ వ్యూయర్స్ కానీ వీళ్ళందరూ కూడా మీకు థ్యాంక్ఫుల్గా ఉంటారు ఇలాంటి ఒక ఫెంటాస్టిక్ టోర్నమెంట్ని మాకు ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తున్నందుకు. ఇదే టైంలో 10 ఓవర్స్ కంప్లీట్ అయ్యాయి. స్కోర్ అయింది 72-1. మంచి స్ట్రాంగ్ పొజిషన్లో కనిపిస్తున్నారు ఇద్దరు బ్యాట్స్మెన్ వెంకట్ అండ్ ప్రకాష్. వెంకట్ 27, ప్రకాష్ 23. ఇద్దరు కలిసి 60+ పార్ట్నర్షిప్ స్కోర్ చేస్తున్నారు. సందీప్ తన ఫస్ట్ ఓవర్లో 10 రన్స్ ఆఫర్ చేశారు. సో వ్యూయర్స్ స్టే ట్యూన్డ్. కంటిన్యూస్ కామెంటరీ ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి నేను ఈ నెక్స్ట్ 5 ఓవర్స్ స్కోర్స్ అప్డేట్స్ మీకు అనౌన్స్ చేస్తాను. కంటిన్యూస్ కామెంటరీ మళ్ళీ 16th ఓవర్ నుంచి ఉంటుంది. అండ్ బ్రేక్ తీసుకునే ముందు మ్యాన్ ఆఫ్ ద సిరీస్ గురించి మాట్లాడుకుంటే, బెస్ట్ పర్ఫార్మర్ మ్యాన్ ఆఫ్ ద సిరీస్కి ఎంఎల్ఆర్ మోటార్స్ వారు ఎలక్ట్రిక్ స్కూటర్ గిఫ్ట్గా ఇస్తున్నారు. సో ప్రతి ప్లేయర్ కూడా ఫుల్ కమిట్మెంట్తో, ప్యాషన్తో మన ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ఆడటం చూస్తున్నాం. సో స్టే ట్యూన్డ్, ఐ విల్ బి రైట్ బ్యాక్. 11 overs completed. Score is 80 for 1. 61 needed. 61 from 53 balls.
పట్టుకోలే సార్ ఏదో ఇట్లా అంటే యాక్షన్ అదంతే అంటే సైడ్ నుండి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది మీ బాగున్నాయి అన్న అన్నిట్లలో యూనిఫామ్ మీ బాగుంది సూపర్ ఉన్నాయి మాకు ఇవేనా మాకు ఇవి ఇస్తే థ్యాంక్స్ అన్న అదే వేరే కలర్ చెప్పినా ఎమ్మ అన్నది స్మాల్ కొంచెం టైట్ అది కదా ఎమ్మ బాగుంది సూపర్ ఉంది టైట్ కాలే సార్ నాకు ఉంది మస్తుంది ఎల్లుండి వస్తే అట సార్ ఇక మన గడ్డమంతా ఫోటోలు తీయండి ఎలా మరి ఎలా అయిపోయినాక
With this, 13 overs have been completed. 12 overs have been completed. The score is 89 for 1.
ఇంకా అది కన్ఫర్మ్ వెళ్ళిపోయి చచ్చిపోతే మాడతాయి ఉప్పాలన్నా కానీ వాళ్ళు ఎడిస్తారబ్బా ఇప్పుడు ఉప్పల
మంచి ఆయుర్ పాలనే ఊరాలు ఫుట్బాల్
52 from 48. 13 overs completed. Score is 96 for 1. 45 needed from 42. Fourteen overs completed. 109 for the loss of a wicket. Still 30 more runs to win. And 100 partnership between these two. Venkat 46. Chance of chasing the target successfully for NTV. The required run rate is less than 6. That is hitting the piles, and umpire is confident. Prakash, the skipper, has played a great innings, 37 from 41. Constructed 100 plus runs with his partner. It's Srikanth again who would strike in his last over. 3.3, 2 for 9. He could have received the same support at the other end. But what a game. A captain inning has come to an end, and he led his team. He has put his team on a stronger position. He made 37 from 41. 3.32 for 9 from Srikanth. Rest of the bowlers didn't have any 102 runs added for the second wicket. So that will be the first 100 partnership in the tournament. Well bowled. Still now V6 Velugu believe in their chances. Still 29 needed to win. And this one is a bit trouble for the batsman. Lots of excitement from the keeper and the fielders, which won't satisfy the umpire. At the other end, Venkat batting on 47 from 45. Srikanth has been the leading wicket taker in the series with 7. But from the other end, there is no proper support. Underage that will lead for 1 at fine leg. With this, the new man Raju is off the mark. 15 overs completed. The score is 113 for 2. And I remember this is the same score, 113, which is made by V6 Velugu as well. But last 5 overs have been fantastic. So that has really made the difference by NTV. They bowled well. In last 5 overs, they have conceded only 27 runs. 27 runs and 3 wickets in the last 5 overs. Now that kind of bowling stuff must be produced now by V6 Velugu. Batsman at number 3, Venkat, came in and scored 47 from 45. He's still on at the crease. Every match is a knockout, so the winners will be promoted to the semis and the losers will be out of the tournament. Thanks to all the sponsors and partners once again. This event, this tournament, Journalist Premier League Season 2 has been brought to us by the title sponsor NECC, National Egg Coordination Committee, Sunday Hoya Monday, Rose Cow Ande. Thanks to the associate sponsor Sportivo. Thanks to remaining partners, the co-sponsors. We'll let you know the names after this. Starts off with a wicket. Could you believe that? It's been 3rd wicket in the last 6 balls. Raju departs. But still there is no much trouble for the batting dugout. Venkat is on. V6 Velugu looking to bounce back in the game. So we have been talking about the sponsors and partners. We thank Super LED, Indy Racing, and Akshara International School, who have been the co-sponsors. Thanks to the technology partner Crick Clubs for providing accuracy in the stats of the tournament. Thanks to MLRET, the venue partner, for making a spectacular surface and wicket for a splendid game. Thanks to providing additional energy. Thanks to the beverage partner spinner. And finally, thanks to Khyati Connects, the media partner, for promoting this game online. Surendra Banu has got his first wicket. He's likely to make some difference. Next match we have ABN and the champions TV9. We request both the captains and players to be ready. The toss will be done after this innings. Nick down the onside will be a single. Even now there is no much trouble. The reason is that the run rate is under control, less than 6 and over. New batsman Vamsi plays it with a straight bat, will get one for that. So Venkat doing the right thing, rotating the strike. He is batting on 48 and Vamsi is yet to have his first ball. Will be wide down the leg side by Surendra. 2.2, 1 for 22 from him. At some stage, V6 Velugu could have had the confidence that we made 140, so there is no much trouble. That will be the first runs for Vamsi. He could look for the second. Venkat will go for sure. I think that has gone almost to the boundary line. The fielder at his best saved a couple of runs. Appreciations all around. One for the batsman to placing it in the gap. And the second one is for the fielder for stopping the boundary. This is Journalist Premier League Season 2 for you. Bringing the professional cricket into action. Thanks to SJAT, the governing body, the Sports Journalists Association of Telangana initiated this event last year. Nicked away nicely. These are easy pickings for the batsman. And 50 comes up for Venkat. And he has laid a strong foundation. Came at number 3. Has scored enough boundaries. On the onside, keeper hasn't had a clue. They'll take a single for that. Leg by says the umpire. So that will be over number 16. The score is 122 for 3. 19 runs needed from 24 balls. Surendra has got another over. 3 overs, 1 for 26. Srikanth has finished his spell. In the previous game, it was Sandeep who has helped Srikanth, and they both won the game with bowling. They have bowled out their opponent for just 94, but today it's a different scenario from NTV. 16 overs completed up to now. The score is 122 for 3. The equation, 19 from 24 with 7 wickets in hand. In the air, will that be taken? But has gone a distance. That's longer, that's bigger, that's better, and umpire would call it. Just like Billy Bowden, here comes Ranveer calling it for a big 6 at mid-wicket. We request the two teams' captains, ABN Mr. Suresh and Mr. Sai Kishore from TV9 to come here for the toss. We request ABN and TV9 captains to gather for the toss. Sai Kishore and Suresh, we request both of you to be there. What a turnout in the contest. This is going to be a highly successful chase if NTV could do this. 13 from 23. It has took a bit of time to gather the ball. I'm glad to see the college students presenting over here. Plays it with a straight bat. Changing the angle. So that will be a single now. Vamsi is the batsman who has got that fantastic shot of 6. Hitting it against the turn. It's Sandeep. Today has been a bit expensive. Wicketless. It has become much easier to handle the spinners. Just 2 strikes away to win this contest. 12 needed. 3 overs left after this. Looking for the biggie. It was just above the off stump. The batsman decided not to leave the crease. He thought of hitting at where he is. No necessity of the risk at all. Cracking noise of the bat onto the back foot. It's a fine stop here by Srikanth. NTV will be the first team to have a big chase in season 2. The previous chase was 116. Softly pushed out to the back foot. There is a chance of a single, non-striker not being interested. However, Venkat could have been tired staying. He just came into bat probably in the second over. With this, over number 17 has completed. The score is 130 for the loss of 3. 3 overs remaining, 11 runs to win. Could be a relaxed dugout here. Dugout of NTV. So they have been the finalists last year. They were the runners. They're proving their performance. They have been proving their game skills even now. Since last year, they have been in a tremendous form. Still 10 to win. Surendra bowling his last over. First a single, now a wide. Seeming to be a one-sided contest. And this is an unexpected breakthrough of a full toss, which is asked to be punished, but the timing went the wrong way. Great take by the short third man fielder. Even he could have not expected that he would grab this tough one. Silent dismissal it is. Vamsi will depart, and this is the second wicket for Surendra. He's bowling his last over. But seems like V6 Velugu almost lost the opportunity. But who knows? One single over can change the entire view of the game. V6, they have got the hopes alive. And let me know the fielder name. High in the air, catches a call. It's like the batsman is checking the shot. Got off the mark on the first ball. 133 is the score. 2 boundaries away to win this contest. Full toss, this will help them. They might look for the second. 2 could be the call. Can they run it? Yes, they will. It means 1 strike away to win this contest for NTV and enter the semis. They're playing their first match. V6 Velugu already been experienced playing a match before. V6 batting was stronger when compared to their first match. Still a bit of chances that have been implemented by Surendra. This will be the last ball from him. Venkat, the half centurion, has got a chance, but it doesn't matter for either of the teams. The result is there in favor of the batting side, NTV. They need 2 to 3 wickets suddenly if they want to win this match, V6 Velugu. With this 18 overs have been completed. The score is 136 for the loss of 4 wickets. Venkat would retain the strike. He's batting on 56 of 55. 5 needed from 12. In any format of the game, 1 over before the last over is crucial. So let us find out who is bowling this 19th over. Surendra has finished his spell with 2 for 32. Starts off with a wide. They'll take a single on that. Things have become much easier. Delightful moments from the dugout of NTV. The Orange Army are taking this game away. Yorker that results for 1. The only impressive bowler has been Srikanth Reddy. At the other end, they missed the support. Even though the score is 140, the batsmen are taking the game away. This could be the winning stroke, but the fielder cuts it off. 1 to tie, 2 to win. And let us find out who will be the last run maker. Can this be the winning shot? They have to try. It means Venkat will be unbeaten. Score is 140. Scores are tied. 1 to win. Okay, the update is a bit slow in the app. Okay, that's the win. 141. Win by 6 wickets and 9 balls to spare. NTV will reach the semi-finals. Firstly, we'll be having the toss for the next match. The captains of ABN and TV9, please gather at the center for the toss.
హలో ఫణి అన్న ఒకసారి ఇక్కడ పిచ్ దగ్గరికి రండి. సాయి కిషోర్ గారు టీవీ9 క్యాప్టెన్, మన సురేష్ సార్ ఆంధ్రజ్యోతి క్యాప్టెన్.
So welcome back. ABN and TB9 are playing now. The captains Sai Kishore. We have Mr. Fani Kumar as the guest. He would. Tails is the call by TV9. It is tails. So TV9 won the toss. The defending. Okay, last year చూసినట్టయితే you have been the champions, and now you have got your first match with one of the exciting teams, ABN. So how does that seem to you?
చాలా ఎగ్జైటింగ్గా ఉంది ఏబిఎన్తో. లాస్ట్ టైం మిస్ అయింది సెమీస్లో. సో ఈసారి చాలా ఎగ్జైటింగ్గా ఉన్నాం, చాలా ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యి కూడా వచ్చాం.
అండ్ మీ టీం ప్రిపరేషన్ గురించి ఒకసారి.
మా టీంలో
News from the center. TV9 team won the toss and decided to bat. So we request TV9 openers to be ready, and also playing 11 of ABN, be ready, both teams. Match will start at 1:25. 1:15 or 1:25 match?
115.
Match will start at 1:15. We have 25 minutes break. So let us all assemble by 1:15.